Hello, it's SORCCA here, and I have pretty amazing news after yesterday's pretty bad and disappointing cancellation of the Eurocrawl and Nordics. We have been working on a project for a good bit of time now, and I might start from last spring 2020. I got a email from my friend from Estonia, Antics, and he asked me that would it be cool to get rid of the pen and paper from the competition, from the judging, from the results, from everything. And I said, of course, that sounds tempting. What do you have in mind? And he had created this website that allows you to judge on the course. It has stopwatch, it has all the buttons for all the penalties and progresses, and it counts all the points by itself. And after that it creates result lists by itself, and if you like, it creates also season points. If you are driving a longer season like us in Finland, we drive 5 competitions and create season points from that and count for the 4 best scores to the season, and get a winner from that. And all that would be possible with this website. And I was pretty skeptical at first that can this work, but we tried it last summer. We improved it. We have been improving it for the whole winter actually, and now it's pretty much ready for hardcore using. And we have created a website called crawlerresults.com. So that's where you can start putting all of your results and where you can judge from. So you don't need any more stopwatches, you don't need pencils, you don't need paper, you don't need that much time either. So this is great improvement that I'm in the next few 10 minutes I will show you how it works, and you can decide by yourself, is it worth to try this application, or in this case website. Let's go and see. Okay, here we have the site crawlerresults.com, and here you can log in with your username and your password, which will be giving to you by WRCCA. So you will have to send a message to eurocrawl@gmail.com to apply your own username and password. We will give that to clubs or like private users, but we don't give that to anyone, so it won't get flooded, this page. So this site has like regions: Australia, of course now there's nothing, Asia, Europe, North American, and then there will be big competitions like Worlds, Eurocrawl, Nordics, whatever you can think of. We can add something to here also, but basically over here there will be a lot of competitions. I will show you afterwards, but this is the official page, crawlerresults.com, and this will be used only for the serious competitions and everything. Then we have test.crawlerresults.com. so here you can test your competitions, how this website works. And I have now logged in on my RFOT account, and from here this is what you will see. And when you start, there is all the same same categories that are on the official page, but this is test. You can screw around here and test everything, that everything works. This all of these competitions that are coming to here are automatically wiped away each Sunday, so you can screw around as much as you like and test how this works, so there is no worries. But the most important thing is that you will have the your account, which is linked to your organization. In this case, I have the AirFot, which I'm the leader of, and we can make settings from here, from my rules. So this is my category, and there are all the classes. And yes, we also have scale classes. You can also use this for scale SORCCA classes. We decided to add them because this is a great tool for them also. But technically, if we look from the super, you can press it and you can see what do we have here. We have the main settings, time limit per course 5 minutes in this case. You can change it if you like. You can change everything in here, and this defines the competition rules that you are using. Course maximum points 40. Talking about the WRCCA classes, 40 is the normal. If you use 20 point gate maximum, you can put it, but we don't use it. It's 0. Bonus gates, how much do they are worth? For us, it's negative 10 points per gate, so always per gate. Then we have this, if the time buying is allowed or not. We are using the time that you are allowed to buy time with 10 penalty points. You can buy 1 minute, maximum of 2 times per course. Then you can decide how the tiebreakers go. Is it the time that marks who is the winner, or is it the points? The points in this case means that whoever has the best scores in the competition is the winner. It's like if the maximum points per course is 40, negative 40, the other guy has 2 of them, the other guy has only 1, but is better on some other courses, then the guy who has 2 negative 40 points scores wins. But if both of them doesn't have negative 40, then it's about who has the best result, and that is the tiebreaker for our competitions. You can also use the overall time that you have left after all competition courses. It's up to you. Then there is also addition for final course. If you would like to run finals, we can add more stuff to here. But for example, Eurocrawl, we use different rules in the finals. We have 6 minutes, and we have we cannot buy more time in finals. But you can set that to yes also if you like. But this is something we don't have in Finnish series, so we don't worry about that too much. Then there is a possible season rules, and we can add here different rules. For example, here is now Estonia, Finland, Norway and Portugal. All we are using different points per competition. So if winner gets 100 points in Finland, winner gets 50 points in Estonia, winner gets 20 points in Norway and 25 points in Portugal. They are different, but we can set it up to your country's need. If you like, you can contact eurocrawl@gmail.com and we can make it happen. But in Finland we have this: winner gets 100, second one gets 90, third one gets 80, fourth one gets 75, fifth one gets 70, and from there on downwards. So that's how we put the points per competition count. And here you can measure, you can put the amount of comps that are counted to the season points. For example, we drive 5 competitions and we count four of them to the final standings, final results of the season. So the worst competition per driver will be dropped off automatically. So then there is extra bit that to the crawling classes it doesn't really matter. DNF 0 at this point because the course max points is already determined here. It's 40 points, and DNS is this course max plus 10, so it's 50. So this was a pretty hard thing to make happen on this website, but like this it happens like it should. Then you can add information to the result list. What do you want to see from the drivers? There is always the driver name, and then you can add, if you like to add rig there, you can add race competition number, and you can add nationality. But in Finland we only use race number and the driver name, which is automatic. So now I have set all of these configurations to superclass in my test competition now, and then we can go to the scale configuration. Let's put class 1. It doesn't really matter which one we put. So same thing here, time limit, but now we go to the scale rules, 10 minutes. This is how we use it in Finland. Course max means the points is 80, no gate maximum. We use -5 points per bonus gate. Then we are not allowed, at least yet, to buy time on course, and we use the tiebreaker on points as we use in crawler classes also. No final course, that I explained this already. Same season rules, Finnish season rules. Four comps counted from the total 5. Then we have this extra box. This is important because scale points, yes, you will put these both to yes. Scale points means that there is an empty box for you to put the scale points of the rig, and it will automatically count half of the points per course per driver, the scale points. And the winch, if you put this, yes, it will add penalty boxes like winch and assisted recovery, which are used in scale rules. If you put it no, then you are not able to put any penalties from winching, so yes. Then it's, again, this is pretty difficult to understand how this works, but DNF is course maximum here plus 20, so that's DNF, and then it will automatically count off half of the scale points and possible progress points per course. And then DNS is a course max, so that means the point out score 80 plus 130, and that's always 130. It doesn't count off the scale points, and of course no progresses, because there cannot be any if you did not start. So these are the values. What do you want to use if you are using the regular SORCCA rules? Then you can add the same infos if you like that we used in crawler classes. In this case we don't put the rig there, we only put the competition number and the driver. So yeah, I have set now class 1 and superclass configuration. There is all of these classes you can configure But you need to remember, after you have done it, you must press. I will show you. There it is. I will put this a little bit backwards. You must press the save button. Now they are saved, and we can start adding a competition or season, however you like. Okay, now that I'm using my RFOT, I am not allowed to do anything anywhere else than just in Europe, because we are based in Europe. For Australians, we can put their own page there, in Asia and North America, Nordics. Well, these three are different cases, but yeah, we go to the Europe. As you can see, if I go to Asia, I cannot do anything. But if I go to Europe, I can start here, add event. And from here I can put the date. Which date do I want to use? Let's say it would be on this Saturday the 10th of April, starts and ends on the same day. Organization, RFOT. This is my only option at this point, because this is the account of RFOT. And we can put season here, like let's put North Series 2021. This is important to get the same season name every time, otherwise it will start a new season if you put it wrong. So this has to be same every time you add new event if you want it to count on the same series points. Then location, let's say Levi, and then add. And at this point, if you have done a mistake on the name or anything, you can press here and it will remove it. But for the moment it's correct. You have the date there and you have the organization, and now you can start adding classes. We add superclass, and then we add Scale Class 1. So these are the both of the classes we configured just a moment ago. Then when you are ready, you can press this. And now you have the competition here, Levy, the first competition, and you can press either of the classes. We can start with superclass. And then we have the competition view. And at this point you can still remove this class altogether if you have pressed wrong button, or remove courses. I can let's add 2 courses here. And now I can add crawler, I can add myself and race number 1. Like this. And this also, it has to always to be the same, so that it will count to the same driver points. Let's put it like this. And then it came here. Now I'm in on the 2 courses. I can add another one, my brother, race number 2. And now this is the final bit where you can remove stuff, but when you go and press here to run the course, after that you cannot remove the courses anymore. So here we have the course view, and as you can see, 5 minutes or over here, and when you want to start you can press start and the time is running down. You can see here what is the next gate that the driver has to do. If I press progress, it automatically follows to the next one. Here you can see course penalties. If I do a reverse, there is 1 penalty. Rollover, oh, it came twice. It's already 11, and it shows also to the per gate the penalties. If I put progress, it goes to 0 and starts again with the new gate. Then there is gate marker, adding penalties. If you touch the rig, the time will stop and you will have to replace it in the previous progressed gate, and after that you can start the time again. Then repair, in this case also the time will stop and it will 1 minute will disappear from the time. I will not show you now because otherwise I will get an ENF from this course. On course repair gets 10 points out of your scores, and then time buying gets you another minute but takes 10 points out of you. We can push progress, we can press bonus one time. I was lucky to get bonus. Progress. And then if you do a mistake, you can also always stop time and undo something. Like that. And then you can start again. You can undo pretty much if you like. But yeah, let's finish the course like this. Now I have finished. And you can see here all the time when I have done mistakes or progresses or anything. You can double check at this point with the driver. The judge will have to double check, because if they don't do that, you cannot change this afterwards. So when you press save and exit, it's done. It's there. You can see score is +2 and time that was left is 1:36. And you can go here and check it again, but you cannot do any changes after this. So always double check with the driver. I will show you now. Progress. Bonus, couple of bonus went well. Progress. And then I can show you repair. Okay, I put a repair, got 10 plus 10 points, got 1 minute of the clock away, and now we can continue. On course repair, it only gets 10 points away, and time is running until the driver is ready and repaired the rig. Then you can manually stop the time and get it on the previous gate. I can show you time buying also, 10 points, and it added 1 minute. But yeah, progress as well. So in this at this point, this is the last time you can do changes to a performance. So you will need to double check. This is the final score, I believe. Yeah, 30 penalty points, -20 for progresses. All 10 gates was progressed, and 2 bonus gates, so that adds up to -40. And if you add the penalties, it's -10 altogether. So then you press save and exit, and you will here automatically see the situation. So as you can see, Saku is leading now after one course, but the other course is still to go. I can show you this as well. We can put a DNS so you can see. DNS, save and exit, and the 50 points came here from DNS. Then we can show you a DNF. It went well first 3 gates, then it broke down, start again, broke down again, start again. Tried to repair it on course, but eventually it broke down one more time, so that's DNF, 40 points. 3 progressed gate, so that's plus 34. Save and exit, and you can see here DNF plus 34. And here are the results of the competition. When it is ready, you know that there will be no more scores to this competition, to this class. You can press class finished, and after that you cannot make any changes. and you can see this is the competition view. You can see that superclass is driven. You can see results per course and the overall results here. And yeah, but I will explain that later. Now we can go back and start with class 1, the scale class 1. So same thing. You can add crawlers here, Samu, and scale points you will have to put negative. We use 60 point maximum. I will put that. Then I will add my brother here. Let's put negative 40 to him. And I will add another course from here. And right now I can remove this course. Are you sure? Yes. If I want, but I will add it anyways. So at this point I can show you judge mode. So this is good when someone new is judging. So when you press judge mode, you cannot press anything wrong. So you cannot make new courses, you cannot add drivers, you cannot finish the comp. You can only judge courses. And if you press here, course 1, you can see only course 1. And if you stay on this, you can see both of or multiple courses at the same time. But for the new judges, it's easier to press straight to the course, so you only can see one drivers of one course, so you won't get messed up too easily like that. We can start here, run. Here is all the same stuff that in the normal mode, but in the judge mode it's better to use if somebody is not that used to judge, and that is not that used to use this page. It's easier to put it on the judge mode so you cannot do anything wrong. So I will show you. Got progress on gate 1 and 2, put 1 bonus there, took a winch, actually 2 winches again, that's 3 points per winching. As recovery means assisted recovery. Funny, you can press that and time is running, but you got plus 10 points. And here is all the same. Rollover 5 points, marker 10 points. Touch, time stops. You remove the rig to the previous progress gate and press start again. And you can on-course repair, but the time is running until you have fixed it. And then let's put rest of these progress and finished. As you can see here, your course points, you have 51 plus penalties, and all of the 10 gates were progress, so you get negative 20 for that. You got 1 bonus, so you get negative 5 for that. So you have negative 25 minus this 51, so it adds up to 26. But after this, it will automatically put the scale points, and you will see those on the next page. But if the driver and the judge are good, you can press save and exit. And here you can see it added up to the 26, the negative 30, which are half of the negative 60 scale points, and that is your final result. As you can see here, negative 60 is the scale points, and you can go and check it out if it was okay. And we can run this also. Let's run it like it was a DNF, so you have to get 80 points here, 80 points. And then you got 2 progresses, and then when it's over 80, it automatically adds up to 20, and it's DNF plus 100, where you will take out the progress points, which are -4, and that's 96 positive. When you save and exit, you will add up plus 76 because Saku had -40 as scale points, which is -20, half of it. So this is the final result. And that's course 1 done. And if you want to get back to the normal mode, because this is still the judge mode, I can run these 2 courses here, these 2 performances here, but I cannot end the class. I cannot finish the class with the judge mode. So I have to go back, log out. I will put the airfot. Oh, fuck. Fot. And I will put the password and log in and go back here. Class 1, and now I'm out of the judge mode. So if I log out, I can get out of the judge mode. So then we can run course 2. I can show you DNS. It's 130. Never, regardless of anything, it's always 130 points. Then I can show you what is the maximum score. 2 bonus, we always run 2 bonus gates, but in the scale they have -5 points per bonus gate. Save and exit, and I got -50, so that contains half of this, half of the scale points of the rig, so that's -20, and -20 from the progress points, because I progressed all the gates, and then 2 -5 point bonus gates, so that's -30 altogether. And if you add up half of the scale points, it's -50 altogether. And now we have run two courses, and we can press that the class is finished, and you can see the total points here and the results here. And if you look here, you can see the season points. So they will add up on here. If you press the series, you can see the season standings. So in Finland we use 190, 80, 75 and so on, so on. And here you can see the first competition, but we will add another competition. Let's say it's on the next day, 11th of April, organization RFOT, season North Series 2021. It has to be exactly the same, the name, to get it right. Same place, but on the next day. Add classes, super, and class 1. And we can quickly put here 1 drivers, just to show you. Let's put DNS, save and exit. DNF, just I'm doing this quickly, so that's it. We got a score, class finished. We got a points, then class 1, same thing. And within the season you can change the scale points. If you improve the rig, you can change the scale points. It doesn't matter. You can put them always at the new event, new kind of scale points. Add, then you can run. And the fun thing about this, when you are on the course, the other spectators or competitors can follow live on the performance. by updating the page you can see if the other driver has made a reverse or winch or anything like that. It's pretty cool thing to have also, the live following. So we have another results here like this, and now if we press on the series, you can see that there is another competition now that has been added on the results. So this is how it goes, and it goes all the 5 competitions and it drops out the worst competition per driver away, so that evens it up a little bit. And when you are done, the series is done, we are happy, press season finished, and you have the scores, and you can always go back and check individual competitions, individual courses, how it went. So this is pretty cool data bank for the future. And that goes like this. And let's see, if you want to do individual competition, which is not a series, you can go to your configuration. Let's put it for the Pro here. If you want to have an individual competition, you need to change season rules. So you can put these 3 lines, and season count that comes only 1, of course, because there will be no more than 1 competition. And I can actually show you the final course, how does it work. We can put that on yes, 6 minutes, no time buying. And we can put this nationality also up, save, went to Europe, add event. This is a good day to arrange a competition, so let's leave it like that. Let's put it like Eurocrawl 2021. That never happened. Reposa Finland. So we can add the Pro class, which I configured a while ago, and we can go to there, add crawler, race number, nationality, add, and we can add Chris. Well, it's technically 1, but yeah, you get the point. So this is progress bonus, 1 reverse bonus. Finished, and Chris did it better by 1 point. And as you have driven all the qualification courses, you don't have to put them before you drive, but when you know that this is the amount, in this case 1 course is the amount of qualification that is needed before the finals, you need to drive all the courses before you can add final course. When all of the qualification courses are ready for all of the drivers, you can add final course like this, and then we can go to final. And as you can see, 6 minutes. Start, then you can press all the 5 bonuses, progress all the gates, and you got -70. So this is different like that. Chris had a little bit more action there. But yeah, this is the way it goes, and here you can see course 1 and final, and the results. Class finished, and this is when you go here, see the season, so to say, you can see all the scores I can press that because it was a short season. You can see there is no season points because it's not needed. It's only one competition, and you can see that it did happen like this. So it's hard for the beginning to understand how this works, but everything works. We have double checked everything, and this should be great improvement for future, for the results, and it saves a lot of time. You don't have to put down the scores after competition. You don't have to be 2 hours going through the scores. This does it for you in a microsecond. And then you have a list of the competitions. You can see the date and the organization and the series or competition and the classes. So this is pretty awesome data bank that doesn't disappear, for example, in Facebook or anything. So this should be great tool for everybody. And personally, I'm hyped about this website. It has brought a lot of happiness to my life. I'm saving time, not calculating points or anything. The website does it for me. We already tried this last season and it was a huge success. Everybody had their doubts at first. We ran papers in the side just to be sure if something goes wrong, but nothing did go wrong. And it's an awesome tool for comp organizations and for private users also, if they want to use the judging abilities of the website, they can, and it's easy. And I hope this can bring a lot of relief to the comp organizations, and we have a data bank of results and standings of everywhere in the world of all seasons, which is pretty interesting, I must say, for me at least. But yeah, huge thank to Antics from Estonia for introducing this page, and I hope this will be a huge success. For all the time that he has put into this, I hope it will work out fine. But yeah, you can send your applications about the accounts that you need, that your club needs, that your country needs, to eurocrawl@gmail.com, and I will start on giving the accounts, and you can start testing it around a bit. For all the questions, you can comment below on this video or send me a private message or send message to eurocrawl@gmail.com, however you like. Thanks for watching, and please give a feedback if you have from the site. Ciao.